So here's a candy alternative to the store-bought stuff. You're gonna need some coconut oil, you're gonna need some almond butter, you're gonna need some dark chocolate, you're gonna need some dates, you're gonna need some sea salt, and keep your fingers crossed. And then you're gonna need to cut these dates open. They have a seed in the middle of them, y'all. So you're gonna have to bust it wide open and take that seed out. When you take that seed out, you're gonna place these inside of that. These are pretty sticky, so your hands gonna feel kind of sticky. So you just want to be sure you just place them inside whatever bowl or glassware that you're using, and then you just want to place them in there where it covers the entire bottom of that thing. Be sure you get all of that nut out of there. That's how they should look when you're done. Now you're gonna create a double boiler. Now if you don't know what a double boiler is, just look it up. But basically you're gonna take a pot of water with a little pot with a little water in it, and then you're gonna place this chocolate in there. Now yes, I did cheat because I added a little bit of milk chocolate because I'm not a crazy dark chocolate fan. So I did add a little bit of milk chocolate into mine. So you're gonna add a tablespoon of that coconut oil in there, and then you're just gonna basically let that double boiler on low underneath there. That pot is on low, and the pot that's on top of it, and just you're gonna keep stirring it until your chocolate melts. Now you don't want your chocolates to sit up, is what they call it. So just keep an eye on it and make sure you just do it low. And then once you get pretty much like this, take it off the heat. You're gonna take this almond butter. So I'm not a crazy peanut butter fan, so this was a little much for me. But I put it in a separate bowl and just mixed it up. Now personally, this time I made it, I thought I'd use maybe a little bit too much because like I said, I'm not a peanut butter fan, so I will use a little less next time for me. But everybody else in the house liked it. So you're going to put that in there. And then once you put that almond butter in there, you're going to basically spread that all over. You're going to take that chocolate that you took off the heat and then just spread that all over as well. Once you spread that all over, you're going to take your glass container and just spread it around so that the complete top of your dates are covered and where you don't really see that almond butter anymore. I had some extra pecans, so I put a little razzle dazzle on mine because they was about to go bad. So I used a little bit of sea salt, like literally a pinch, and that just gives it that little candy effect. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed. You put it in the freezer. You only got to put it in for about an hour. I kept mine in there overnight. And then let's try it, y'all. Yes, and taste it. Those dates, like I said, have more of a stickier texture, but hey, it's actually pretty good, and it's a lot healthier option, y'all, to getting those candy bars at the store. I'll tag the creator who I got this recipe from in the caption. It tastes pretty good, y'all. I must admit, it's pretty good, and it's definitely a good fix if you're trying to get off of the sweets like I am. Bon appetit. Bye.